victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the golden era when they used to shoot on the baseline, that's him, and he does that.
You know, his favorite shot was the pick and pop around the free throw line area, but he's added a three-pointer to his game and now can step back, stretch out the defense. It's stretch 4 to what he is now.
Can you imagine if you had added a three-pointer to your game, Shaq?
I didn't need it, Ernie.
Can you imagine if you had added a three-pointer to your game?
Didn't need it, Ernie.
But can you imagine if you had?
Didn't need it, Ernie.
Is this going to be
repeated? Kenny, can you imagine if he had added that to his game?
He didn't need it, Ernie. He did not need it.
I don't need it.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The Kings would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
It's go time now. These are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Richmond. Andre Drummond is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Porter, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Cheeks. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Olajuwon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Richmond with it. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Drummond a screen. There's the dish to Porter. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Richmond. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Aldridge with a screen on Richmond. There's the pass to Aldridge. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Richmond the pass to Nowitzki. He dishes it to Drummond. Puts up a three. Sacramento again missing. Passes the Chiefs. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morris kicks to Olajuwon. Outside Aldridge. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Porter dishes to Richmond. To stop the drought. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the free throw, no good. 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morris kicks to Olajuwon. Anderson passes to Aldridge. Anderson dishes to Morris. Worthy against Cheeks. Aldridge wide open. He fires. The second chance effort, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Here is Porter. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Nowitzki outside. Drummond a screen. For 3, Richmond. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now here's Worthy. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richmond. Again, Richmond missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Kicks it to Olajuwon and stolen by Drummond. Porter against Morris. Drummond sets the screen for Porter to the middle. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist from Porter. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Olajuwon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Drummond working against Olajuwon. And the wide open shot from Morris. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 5. Worthy kicks to Richmond. And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. Here's Cheeks. 8 points his last outing. Olajuwon the pass to Aldridge. Morris outside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Porter. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Dallas.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Now here's Nowitzki following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Richmond outside, lets it go from deep. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Morris kicks to Aldridge. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Nowitzki. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
That's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Dirk Nowitzki. Coming off a terrific season, 11th in free throw percentage. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And I think, again, we've just got to give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a good clip.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Morris. Allen comes in for Anderson. And Stockton subbed in for Cheeks. Now here's Stockton. Inside, here's Aldridge. Here's Olajuwon, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here is Richmond. 8 points for him. Nowitzki a screen. Porter a screen on Stockton. Richmond for 3. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Van Exel dishes to Nowitzki. Pass to Richmond. Nowitzki against Aldridge. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got 5. Lakers leading by 4. Allen outside. Stockton left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Now here's Richmond. Feeds to Mutombo. Here's Porter. Hits the jumper in space. Porter's got his first basket. Here's Allen. Pick by Olajuwon. Shot off the pick, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Van Exel against Allen. Nowitzki left side. And here's Porter. Dishes it to Richmond. Shot clock at 5. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Aldridge. Richmond with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Porter, and Nowitzki has it in the corner. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Stockton passes to Olajuwon. Now the feed to Aldridge. Looking to end his cold spell. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. The Kings trail by 4. Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. Porter in the corner. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. 5th best, the Kings.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
With some changes. Bogut comes in for Olajuwon. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And then for Sacramento, Powell, he's checked in for Richmond. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Porter. And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 4. There's the dish to Chandler. To the inside. Here's Gibson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Payton. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Lakers leading by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Larry Drew. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, healthy, and very much aware of where the ball is.
Bogut, that's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
High percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Stockton. 5 to shoot. Chandler attacking with the shot. And that one goes long. The Kings trail by 6. Payton left side. To the left side wing. Here's Nowitzki, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role. Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. Others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Mutombo is out there with Worthy. Then there's Payton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Powell in at the 2-guard.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Screen by Bogut. Here's Anderson. The pit gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Powell. He's covered by Anderson, and he gets it to go.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Cheeks the pass to Bogut. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Worthy. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Powell. Defended by Cheeks. Fast break. The Lakers. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Payton dishes to Powell. Mutombo is screened on Anderson. Out to Payton. 4 on the shot clock. Payton against Cheeks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gibson the screen. In the corner, it's Morris. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 3. Powell kicks to Payton. Here's Powell, defended by Anderson. Now the pass to Worthy. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Payton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. That is good. Cheeks has got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
check of the stats for Drummond. Great showing for him last season. 6th in shooting percentage, 7th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Lakers. Aldridge comes in for Taj Gibson. Sacramento also making some changes. Richmond, who's checked in for Powell, and it's Porter in for Elfrid Payton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Shooting 2.
Yeah, also, though,
2.
they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Free throw good, Drummond. And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Olajuwon with a screen on Porter. Here's Cheeks. Passes to Olajuwon. Porter with the steal. He kicks to Richmond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Mitch Richmond in this one, he has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And so Richmond nails both of them.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Porter against Cheeks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morris kicks to Olajuwon. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Worthy the pass to Mutombo. Morris against Worthy. He feeds it to Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. There's Porter with the 3, and that one's good. Porter's got 5.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
He dishes it to Richmond. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Cheeks kicks to Aldridge, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Richmond against Anderson. Richmond kicks it over to Worthy. Here's Mutombo. No good on the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Outside Aldridge. Olajuwon inside. He's up against Mutombo. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's Drummond. Olajuwon with the block. Porter against Cheeks. Olajuwon with a screen on Porter. Here's Cheeks. Porter pulls it in.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Anderson with the ball. And it's Aldridge missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Tony Allen's checked in for Marcus Morris. Stockton comes in for Anderson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Cheeks. The Kings also with the sub. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Mutombo. Lakers leading by 3. Picked by Olajuwon. Stockton against Richmond. Stockton kicks to Allen. Here's Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, 10 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Van Exel's checked in for Sacramento. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. Chandler with the steal. And Jack, here we go. That drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Drummond the screen. Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Drummond. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Van Exel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers leading by 4. Now Jack. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And Stockton, here we go. Rejected by Nowitzki. Van Exel with it. Passes it to Nowitzki. Kicks to Porter. Throws it up high, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Stockton dishes to Aldridge. Richmond with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Nowitzki kicks to Drummond. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Sacramento, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. That free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Lakers. Powell, he's checked in for Sacramento. Elfrid Payton comes in for Terry Porter. No luck that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The drive by Allen. Pass to Stockton. Gibson the screen. Stockton passes to Gibson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And the Lakers lead by 4.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
L.A. has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Jack. Gibson the screen. Payton against Jack. Off the screen. And the shot is good. Jack's got his second basket.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Here's Powell, defended by Allen. Powell kicks to Drummond, puts it up from 12, and Gibson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Lakers.
Andrew Bogut.
.121 left now here in the second. Fires for 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Stockton dishes to Bogut. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 5th in second chance points. 6th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league in field goal percentage as a team. And part of that was due to the fact that they were a little inconsistent offensively.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bogut drops them both. The Kings trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's stolen by Bogut.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Chandler hits them both. The Kings trail by 8. Payton kicks to Nowitzki. There's the pick. Van Exel passes to Powell. Drummond in the post, covered by Bogut. And it's Drummond missing.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Chandler outside. From deep three-point range, the clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Los Angeles leading by 8. We've got Marcus Morris. Anderson is out there with Cheeks. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Olajuwon in its center. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Aldridge misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that one's good by Porter.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Cheeks. Aldridge with a screen on Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look at some stats for Anderson. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Kings now. 6-point game. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Here's Cheeks. Aldridge with a screen on Porter. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge, and he gets the bucket. Aldridge has got 15 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Kings trail by 6. Nowitzki sets a screen for Porter. Nowitzki outside. Drummond with a screen on Aldridge. Nowitzki, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Puts up the baby hook. Olajuwon can't hit. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Porter kicks it over to Worthy. Drummond the screen. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And here they go. And finished off by Anderson.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Porter dishes to Nowitzki. Drummond trying to get himself free. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Nowitzki.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Mutombo is checked in for Andre Drummond. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Cheeks the pass to Morris. Poke loose. All by himself. Here's Worthy. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Here's Cheeks. Aldridge a screen. Out to Morris. Launches a three. The rebound by Worthy.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And the basket by Olajuwon.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Porter against Cheeks. Porter kicks to Nowitzki. But they get it back. Here's Mutombo, and he banks in the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Olajuwon kicks to Morris. Aldridge with a screen on Porter. To the paint. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Morris, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jack's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 3. Porter kicks it over to Worthy, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Lakers leading by 3. Jack dishes to Anderson. Outside Jack. Kick by Olajuwon. A 3 from Morris. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Jack against Porter. Back to Richmond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Richmond's got 14 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Morris with the screen for Jack. Feeds it to Anderson. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Anderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, go Laker girls!
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 9th in fewest turnovers per game, 10th in assists, and they were in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Not bad, but room for improvement.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
They set the pick. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Dishes it to Porter. Mutombo sets a screen. Shot off the pick. No luck. Jack with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 6. Cheeks kicks to Jack. Richmond with the steal. Stolen away. Jack passes to Anderson. Morris kicks to Jack. And again, it's the Lakers.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
The Kings trail by 8. Now here's Porter. He's got 8. The feed to Richmond. Shot on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
The pass to Cheeks. Just 5 on the clock. Morris a screen. Unloads. Cheeks no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Porter kicks to Nowitzki. Sacramento again missing. Lakers leading by 8. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Anderson against Porter. Anderson dishes to Morris. Pushing their lead to double digits. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Jack passes to Anderson, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Nick Anderson at the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Olajuwon. Gibson comes in for Morris. Allen's checked in for Cheeks. And Stockton subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Sacramento also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Worthy. Van Exel comes in for Richmond. And it's Payton in for Terry Porter. Both shots good from the stripe. The Kings trail by 12. Powell kicks to Van Exel. Mutombo is screen on Allen. Allen against Van Exel. There's the dish to Payton. Nowitzki a screen. Payton passes to Nowitzki. Kept alive by Sacramento. Kicks it to Van Exel. To end the run, the Lakers with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Allen dishes to Bogut, and Anderson kicks to Gibson. 11 feet away. Powell pulls it in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Van Exel no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Lakers, Taj Gibson. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Anderson. And the Kings also making a change. Drummond's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Here's Van Exel. He kicks to Payton. He feeds it to Drummond. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Screen by Bogut. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. Payton against Allen. Van Exel kicks to Drummond. Gibson with the steal. And here's Stockton. He dishes it to Chandler. Six to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell, and Gibson sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. That's good from Allen on the assist by Chandler. Chandler's got 3 assists now in this one.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Payton kicks to Drummond and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Checking out the game Andre Drummond is having. 8 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Allen with it. Now Payton defending. Screen by Bogut. Stockton passes to Bogut. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And he recovers it. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Bogut. Chandler against Drummond. Outside for Stockton. Gibson with the screen on Payton. Right wing. Chandler outside. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Van Exel kicks to Powell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Powell's got 9 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stockton outside. Screen by Bogut. Stockton dishes to Bogut. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And here's the break. Powell, the pass to Payton. He got it up, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers on top. They lead by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Kings trail by 11. On the floor for Sacramento. Porter is out there with Richmond. Then it's Worthy. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. Porter kicks to Drummond. A floater, Elijah Wan with the block. Here's Cheeks. Aldridge with a screen on Porter. Cheeks the pass to Aldridge. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Drummond the screen. Passes to Porter. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Lakers leading by 13. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morris dishes to Anderson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Good on the three-point shot. Aldridge has got 20.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Porter kicks it over to Worthy. Drummond the screen. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operating, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Porter kicks to Nowitzki. Drummond the screen. Anderson against Richmond. From 15 feet away, Nowitzki can't get that one to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Nowitzki a screen. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Anderson passes to Cheeks. Inside, Olajuwon.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Pass to Porter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for the Lakers, Andre Drummond. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Olajuwon with a screen on Porter. Cheeks no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Anderson outside. Pass to Cheeks. Shot clock at 5. Pick by Olajuwon. Off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here's Cheeks. Sacramento on defense, trailing by 17. Olajuwon with a screen on Porter. Cheeks kicks to Olajuwon. Drops in the layup for 2. Olajuwon's got 6 in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Morris kicks to Aldridge. Olajuwon against Drummond. Tries from 16. Olajuwon, no good. The Kings trail by 17. Here's Worthy. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Left side, Anderson feeds it to Aldridge. Dishes it to Olajuwon. The offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Just absolute domination in this one for Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got 13 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
And whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Kings trail by 18. Now Porter, the open shot by Worthy. That one bounces around and comes back out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Porter against Morris. Nowitzki kicks it over to Worthy. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Worthy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Porter against Cheeks. Olajuwon with a screen on Porter. Here's Cheeks. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Worthy dishes to Porter. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Richmond no good. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Morris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Marcus Morris in this one, he has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Los Angeles, Marcus Morris. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 14. Porter with it. Now the feed to Nowitzki. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Dirk Nowitzki. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Nowitzki. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Cheeks. Now the pass to Anderson. Here's Cheeks. Worthy defending. The dish now to Olajuwon. Kicks it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon against Drummond. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Olajuwon's got 11 points here in just the second half. Cheeks against Porter. From the arc. And it's Drummond with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Cheeks the pass to Olajuwon. And now Sacramento on the break. Porter's running. That cuts the lead to single digits. Richmond's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
To the inside. Here's Cheeks. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Porter kicks to Nowitzki. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Anderson against Richmond. Pass to Aldridge. He kicks it to Olajuwon. Back to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Aldridge has got 10 points here in the second half. Richmond outside. Drummond a screen. Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Richmond dishes to Porter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Sacramento making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. Lakers leading by 11 to the paint. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Olajuwon. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Olajuwon's got 24.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Larry Drew said to his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Nowitzki kicks it over to Worthy, and it's sent back by Morris. Pass to Cheeks. Picked by Olajuwon. Outside Aldridge. Puts it up from 12. That misses off the backboard. The Kings trail by 13. Feeds it to Porter. Aldridge against Nowitzki. Count the bucket. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Aldridge. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Inside, here's Nowitzki. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Nowitzki's got 20.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
1:24 left in the game. Aldridge with it, picked up by Nowitzki. From 17 feet out, and it's Aldridge missing. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Worthy. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And talk about applying pressure to an opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 more games left to play on their year against the Kings.
Here's Richmond. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Assistant, Terry Porter.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
To the middle. It's stolen by Mutombo.
This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And Mitch Richmond gets the 3.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Mutombo in the high post. The feed to Porter. James Worthy on the wing. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, LaMarcus, a fine performance for you individually, and it certainly seemed like this team was working well together. What was the key to that?
We played defense. I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too. So, that's what the work tonight.
LaMarcus, great job. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan player of the game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Well, he came to rescue the team tonight, Ernie. Things were getting desperate for him, and the consecutive losses kept mounting. But he put them on his back, and he responded exactly the way he needed to.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.